For us as travelling women, we'd never thought in a lifetime that we'd be going back to college. So the 11 members of the travelling community out of this project going back to UL doing a master's. That would have really never happened if this project wasn't here.
The Burrenview Trust has given so much to so many people, but that requires a financial investment. And that financial investment from philanthropy is incredibly important.
As a foundation, we have a focus, an intentional focus around a couple of areas, and it is people, place and planet. So we talk about communities, equality and climate and nature. And what we do in that context is really listen to what's happening on the ground. What are the challenges? What are the opportunities for change? And where does philanthropy play a role in that? We're able to say to them, well, this is where the need is. We can help you think strategically through it. So we're really able to guide donors in their giving.
So I often think about giving in terms of the head and the heart. Those who come to us, they have made money, they want to ensure that it's well distributed, properly managed. But in terms of the heart, there's maybe a cause that's really dear to our family or a place that we'd like to impact, and they'd like some help and support in doing that.
I had done community and voluntary work in my own local area, but I had never joined up the dots about how much of that work is holding our society together. I was just so blown away by all of the amazing things that happen because people want to make Ireland better, that I just knew I'm never going back to teaching. I'm never going back to not being involved in this.
Well, I retired young at 58. I thought I had money that I didn't need. I just got it into my head that the good that it would do by producing clean water, well, it just struck me as a great idea.
Yeah, well, my brothers and I have been very fortunate, really. And about 10 years ago, we started working with the Community Foundation on our philanthropic goals. It came from a very personal area, but then as our thoughts on philanthropy developed, we started to see this shift more and more towards climate change. You know, you want to have real impact on people, but oftentimes in philanthropy, it's not as direct as you might like it.
Effective philanthropy is when it's actually making a measurable difference in the world that you can see, touch, feel, and understand. What is remarkable about the Community Foundation is that we have the ability to fund areas that are some of the most challenging areas to fund, but that are absolutely pivotal to support for Ireland to be thriving for all.
Actually feeling that you're making a difference, that you're able to channel this really good intention from your donor into something that's going to really help these people to do the work is, yeah, an amazing feeling. The donors put so much faith in us. It's a trust in the organisation and a trust in our ability to really, you know, put the shoulder to the wheel of change, like to make things really happen.
Oh, trust is absolutely fundamental. Without it, you can go nowhere. African Water may not continue forever as a charity. Now what's going to happen to the money that's left? The Community Foundation is there. There's that trust that there's a safety net. Can't beat guarantees.
Ireland has evolved so rapidly into such an amazing place, but now we have to protect it. Whether it's around integrating and working with a more diverse population, or how do we make sure that individuals who have been chronically left behind still have opportunity while the rest of the country might be thriving, even in a radically changing dynamic world that can be seemingly overwhelming. At the core, philanthropy is also a source of hope.
There's so many ways that philanthropic funding can support people in their local communities. When we see the impact that it's had for what we might consider small bits of funding, it's just massive.
The partnership with Community Foundation Ireland has spurred on research into poverty and deprivation in Ireland that otherwise wouldn't have been possible. And for that, I think the role of philanthropy and the role of the Community Foundation Ireland has been hugely important.
Without Community Foundation Ireland and philanthropy, our programme simply could not take place or exist.
The joy of achievement for oneself, it's great, fantastic, but it isn't in the halfpenny place with the sense of achievement and fulfilment in the interests of unknown people. It's all give. Now, what a privilege.